Welcome back to Good Day Savannah. Well, it's hard to believe it's been 13 years since the devastating attacks of 9/11, but with each year that passes, we continue to remember those who gave their lives that tragic day. And this weekend, runners, including first responders and military members, will be taking part in a run to benefit a very special cause, the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Well, here to tell us all about it is Billy King, Media Director for the Savannah Professional Firefighters Association. Billy, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate it. Such a great run that's held each year. Tell us a little bit about the story of Stephen Siller.
Stephen Siller was a New York fireman that on 9/11 was off duty and saw the attacks take place. The short version of it is he ran from the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel all the way to the World Trade Center and helped save lives that day, but unfortunately lost his own.
Yeah, and it's such a sad story that is told of so many brave men and women of that day. But what a great foundation that is honoring his name, but also honoring other first responders and military men and women. Why is it so important for you guys to be a part of it right here in Savannah? Because it's a national foundation.
Absolutely. It's part of our culture, especially as firemen, to honor the guys that lost their lives in line of duty. And you're talking about firemen alone, 343 on September 11th. You know, that's pretty much wiping out Savannah's entire fire department in one day. So part of the culture, part of the responsibility, I think it becomes a responsibility that we honor those guys. And all the people, not just firemen, but police officers and EMS that lost their lives that day. Yeah,
exactly. Gosh, you saying that it kind of would wipe out Savannah's entire firefighter population, it gives you chills. I mean, it really makes you realize the sheer numbers that were lost that day.
Absolutely.
And you guys are also giving back in another way as well. You have another event coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're going to go to Charlotte for the 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb. It's going to be on September 13th, also Saturday. I think we're going to send about 15 guys.
Okay.
It benefits the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation.
Okay.
It's basically 100 stories, 110 stories, and full gear, tools, hose, climbing.
Yeah, which is exactly what men and women did that day,
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what they did in 9/11, so that's how we're going to honor them.
That's unbelievable.
And I want to mention that it does touch home with us, too, because we just had a battalion chief who lost his life to cancer.
Yeah.
And the International Association of Firefighters deemed it a line of duty death. So, you know, in a way it benefits him. His name will go on the memorial in Colorado. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, a special tribute to the brave people who lost their lives in 9/11, but also bringing that right back here at home with your battalion chief as well.
So both events will be in honor of him, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's a great cause. We're so glad that you're honoring him as well. We're going to take a look at the information for this weekend's event here in Savannah one more time. The 2014 Tunnel to Towers Walk and 5K. Like we said, it all happens this Saturday starting at 8 a.m. in Orleans Square, downtown Savannah. Now, registration, you can still register on eventbrite.com. Those are the prices you see right there on their screen, but that only lasts through today and before you can register at the actual event. Of course, for donations, go to crowdrise.com. Billy, thank you so much for being with us today, telling us all about both events and you making those special honorary tributes as well.
Thank you.
All right. Well, your Good Day Savannah time is 7:49. We'll be right back with another look at your Storm Tracker forecast with Jonathan. Stay with us.